Hi there, welcome to another educational video documenting my Web3 expeditions. In this short video, I'll be showing you how to get started with the Anzen Finance airdrop. This project is in the real world asset category. We will just go into, we'll start with a basic way of earning this airdrop with small equity, then maximize that by looking at a DeFi strategy that will give you a 35x multiplier to maximize your small equity. And that's the scope of this video. So at a basic level, if you want to start earning points towards the airdrop, it's as simple as holding USDZ, which is the stable coin variant of Anzen, on any chain. So wherever there is whatever chain, there is USDZ. Once you hold USDZ on that chain, you start earning points, but only to a 5x multiplier. So if you don't want to go into deep DeFi strategies and stuff like that, you can take this approach. Not many chains have USDZ. For the most part, these are the chains that have USDZ. There is Base, Blast, Arbitrum, Ethereum, Manta. Now, how do you get USDZ on any of those chains mentioned? Well, if you have USDC on any of these chains, you can simply swap it for USDZ. No, I'm sorry, here, using this. So you, assuming you have USDZ on the Ethereum chain, then you can swap it here. If you have it on the Base chain, you switch to Base and then swap USDC for USDZ, and you'll start earning points. But besides that, there is a widget here powered by LeFi. Using this widget will also give you position you for the LeFi, the Jumper Exchange airdrop. You earn XP for this bridge transaction on Jumper Exchange. Now this is Jumper Exchange. So you can use Jumper Exchange directly or use this swap widget here. Basically what you'll be doing here is swapping whatever currency you have on any chain to USDZ on any of these 5 chains. So let's say that you have ETH on Ethereum, for example. You may desire to exchange that to get USDZ on the Base chain. Once you have completed this transaction, you will start earning points with a 5x multiplier. So let's skip that. Now, considering I want to implement a strategy and my destination chain thus is not Base but Blast. Why so? The reason is because I want to take advantage of this strategy here to be able to earn 35x multiplier while also positioning myself for some other third-party airdrop. Because besides the 35x multiplier, you can only get a 40 and 50x multiplier on the Ethereum chain. And we all know gas fee is expensive on that chain, and it won't be interesting to approach this if you have small equity, except you have large equity. Now, in my case, I have small equity, so I'm applying this strategy here to get a 35x multiplier. So my interest is on the Blast chain. Okay, so apologies, I'm ill, so bear with me. So I'll be moving funds, which from a chain where I have funds over to the Blast chain. Let's see at Arbitrum. No, I'll go from linear. Okay, linear. I have $17 to receive. It's not compulsory that you receive USDZ. You can receive ETH and all that, then you swap it for USDZ depending on your strategy. let's go ETH where it starts, because I'm not sure if I have Blast ETH on Blast to be able to pay transaction fees. Let me just verify. If I do, then I'll go USDZ straight. Okay, so I don't actually have funds to pay fees. So because of that, I will bridge ETH instead. Okay, so ETH to receive ETH on Blast. Let me reduce this a bit. 8. Okay. Okay. Good enough route. I just hope this is not a case where I will be needing to claim on the Blast chain and then require fees to do so. So in some cases that happens when you are using Jumper, but I don't think that will be the case here, depending on the routing. But in this case, I don't think I need to have ETH on the Blast chain to claim. Anyway, that's a side note. So I now have ETH on the Blast chain as we speak. Now I want to implement this strategy here. Okay. Now, as we speak, just on the basis of this action alone, I will start earning points. But it will be a 5x multiplier. The points will not reflect until 24 hours, so it's not real time. But as is, no, not, sorry, until I convert to USDZ. So if I just want to rely on a 5x multiplier, I can then swap. You can use a DEX to swap, or you can also use this to swap. So you stick on the same chain, and I can decide here, okay, let me swap some of my ETH for USDZ. Okay, that will give me, I think it will count as a bridge transaction. So we'll likely be using this to swap later on. But let's take a look at the strategy. Okay. Superform. Okay, that's on Ethereum. So we'll be going straight here. Hyperlock also has a point system, so it's possible that you will be getting an airdrop from Hyperlock doing this. But interestingly, okay, so when you come here, you have to scroll down to look for the USDZ pool or Volt. So I'm going to expand this to display all. So you'll see here, this is going to be a valid pool, USDB, USDZ. And that's the only pool that features USDZ. So that's the pool of interest, meaning that you need to have, let's click here. So you're going to stake USDB against USDZ. So you click here, create a new position. Again, interacting with Truster Finance will position you for its own airdrop. You earn credits for all these interactions. Okay, so let me just swap now. So I would be using this. No, sorry. Blast. So we'll still remain on Blast here. No. Blast. So generally you can swap, you can use the swap right here on Trusted Finance, but I just want to use Jumper just to have a bridge interaction instead of the traditional swap. So I'm going to swap half of this. Let's say 26, 27, something like this to USDB. Let's make it 265. I would assume that this will also count as a bridge interaction and could give you points on Leaf on Jumper Exchange, although it's a bit slow. Okay, then next I will also now go for USDZ. So 265. Once again, you can do this the traditional way using a DEX like Trusted Finance to swap. Okay, now if I come back here, I'll refresh this. Connect wallet. Okay, so max. So I'll just fix the amount here. 7.7. Okay, let's go max here. Okay, so now approve. Approve. So for now, we've not done anything. We are just approving the spend of these two cryptocurrencies, USDB and USDZ. USDB is the stable coin on the Blast chain. So now we are going to add. And we're not done yet. Remember, at this stage, we have just added liquidity to the pair USDB against USDZ. So that's all we have done at the moment. Let me refresh this. So our balance will no longer be available. You'll see it has been depleted. We have deposited it into the pool. Now you go back to Hyperlock and refresh. And you will see your liquidity position here. You click on it and then you are going to be staking it. So basically the NFT constituting your LP position, you'll be depositing it into the Hyperlock vault. So you see the type of transaction here is NFT based. So we've only approved, we're now going to stake. So we approved the withdrawal of the NFT. Okay, and now we have completed the steps. Now we'll be earning some APR, Hyperlock points, some Trusted Finance credits, and soon the position will be picked up here after 24 hours. With the small equity, we will start earning points to a 35x multiplier and very quickly rank higher even with small equity. And that's about it for this video. Your invite code will be in the description. If you have questions, ask me on Airdrop C. There's a contact form there to reach me by on the homepage. Just scroll downwards. There's also a publication for the Anzen finance airdrop, which I'll be iterating with information over time. You can check that out consistently. Subscribe to airdrop reminders here. My socials are on the sidebar. In the description, there are a bunch of other airdrop opportunities there. Check them out. Take action, stay awesome. Subscribe to Web3 Wikis on all socials.